friends, welcome to the Mixtape here on KSQQ 89.5 FM Ashland, Oregon, 94.1 FM Medford, Oregon, streaming online on kskqdjramo. It's the boy, it's the dog, DJ Ramo. It's time, it is interview time, and who better to have today to be promoting Kill the Hunted from the amazing band Leatherwolf, Dean Drum Machine Roberts. What is up, brother?
Hey, nice to be here. Thanks for having me on, and hello to all the fans out there that are listening. We really appreciate the Wolves that are still in the pack.
Dude, fuck yeah. No, and me and my co-host Josh were so excited to have you on the show because we've played some of your older stuff on our show before a few years ago, and when you came around, I was like, dude, this is gonna be fucking awesome. And the new album is just fucking amazing, dude. I think one of the things I want to ask you, Dean, to start off like this show, man, is like we're definitely gonna talk about the new album, but how like I've listened to your drums on this album, and I just listened to your drums how you progress, man. It seems like you've adapted flawlessly, man. Is this something like you constantly have to keep your skills up to do all these albums and everything? Because dude, your drums sound amazing 30 years ago. They sound fucking amazing now, dude. What's your secret?
I don't know. I just show up, I write my parts, and I go record it. There's really nothing different, you know?
Yeah.
I think I sobered up and just started paying more attention to music, and I was a little more humble to it, a little bit more appreciated of it. I just think it made me a better musician, you know?
Absolutely. Was there a lot of growing pains? Let's say I've got to find out when you're young and Hollywood and the music industry is throwing everything in your face. How'd you deal with that? To begin with, all these music videos, fucking just everything. Your brain handled it all right?
Well, it's just you just gotta respect your age and what you know. I mean, when you're in your teens, things have a certain reality. When you're in your 20s, things have a certain reality, and I was grateful to play music, but it just it got to a point, at least with the band, where it just the ego just got in the way of the friendships.
Yeah.
Everybody at some level, and then you get older and you get a little bit wiser, and then you just put it in its perspective. When we play music, I'm nothing special as a musician, but I am as a person on the planet.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So you just always you get to learn how to be more humble and be more grateful for what you got going for you.
Absolutely, dude. Was there a big show in Leatherwolf's career where you think kind of maybe turned the tide? Maybe a venue you guys got booked out, a festival you guys got booked out, where you guys had a band meeting where all right, guys, we gotta fucking kick some ass. Did you guys ever have a big show like that?
No, when we were younger and just playing parties before we got signed, we were all committed to being good musicians. We were all committed to practicing and doing our jobs to the best of our abilities.
Yeah.
And then we would play parties, and we started playing clubs, and then eventually, when you start making records, you get a little more popular, and some people get a little more lackadaisical about their job.
Yeah.
But there wasn't any specific show, at least for me, that made me change my direction or change my goal.
Absolutely. Is there anybody you met throughout your career that you think maybe helped you with some advice that you're really thankful for?
Well, not in music. It's through my friendships and stuff like that. There's guys that have helped me, like Dr. Delhog. But music, I played classical and jazz and orchestra in high school, and that really that helped me understand the whole theme of music. Plus, I'm related to the Dvorak, so I've always realized there's kind of a classical sense to what I do. you know.
Fuck yeah.
And I mean, but I respect all the good drummers, you know, Simon Phillips, Stinks, Neil Peart, you know, Cozy Powell. I never got to meet the guys, but I always respected how they play, you know. There's tons of them out there that, you know, that are just them playing has influenced me and helped me, you know.
No, absolutely, man. It's insane, man. I think drummer is like the hardest position in a band, dude. You know what I mean? And what do you think about all these new styles of drummers coming out? I know like right now, like deathcore is really popular, and all these kids playing out of Kempers and 7 strings and 8 strings. What do you think about like this new style of metal rolling in?
Well, I'm not really too thrilled about the recording part of it because everything seems to be sampled and sound the same, you know.
Yeah, true.
And I don't know. It's really hard because I'm not a young person anymore. You know, I was back in the 70s and 80s when it was Rainbow, Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. You know.
Yeah.
And it was a different vibe. You know, playing. Nowadays it's just different. You know, I can't say it's bad. You know, because it's the younger generation doing their deal. You know, doing their due diligence.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the compliments I get a lot is that like, you know, it's like going from analog to digital is that like with digital it's like you are able to mask like a lot more mistakes. There's a lot more editing now. You know what I mean? I know some albums out there that don't even have real drummers. It's insane. And what kind of blows my mind is that like, you know, back in the day like Milli Vanilli got in trouble for lip syncing, but it seems like everybody's lip syncing now. Do you think sometimes the live performance is starting to hurt nowadays?
I haven't been to much concerts lately, but you know, you like ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. You go to one of their concerts, dude, or even Journey. You know, it's all real music in real time. You know, there's just something respectful about that. You know, and it's a show, so I understand the whole theory of backup vocals and having all this stuff going on, but to me, it's not real. It's fake. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of that, dude. You know, come and deliver. You know, play, put on a live show, not with tapes.
Yeah. No.
You know, Milli Vanilli, that's a whole business move. You know, some guys just said, hey, we're gonna write all this stuff. You just come and make it. You know.
Yeah. No, it was a lady and 2 older guys that were recording all their music, and then they just come out.
I thought it was the guy that recorded that was mainly the guy that did Def Leppard. What was his name? I forget his name, but he was a real popular engineer.
No, I forget. But you're totally right. I forget. Yeah, it was full of this total cash grab. You know, they gave them dreads, and they were like, all right, you guys.
Well, dude, they did something to sell a product, and all of a sudden they went over the top, and then they were like, I guess we can go out and sell out shows. We just got to figure out, do we want to do it or not, you know? And so they figured out a way to do it, you know, just to make money, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's
interesting.
What was that?
It's just interesting, good business, you know? I don't think anyone expected it, you know, to go to number 1, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was definitely different times, man, and definitely like nowadays with like the whole streaming and everything, man. I kind of miss the old days when like I used to see bands like hold up like platinum records or gold records and all that, you know, and nowadays it's like YouTube plaques and stream titles, you know. But as a fan of metal, I definitely miss a lot of the era from back in the day. With Leatherwolf now, you guys have had lineup changes. You guys, by the way, have I've checked out all the musicians on your band. Everybody's fucking awesome. How do you go with keeping the Leatherwolf legacy throughout all these years? Like, what do you look for when you bring people in to just further this amazing journey with you guys?
Well, it's you know, most of the Leatherwolf songs and all are written by the same people.
Yeah.
favorite Jeff Gayer, you know. So as long as you've got that element in it, you know, it's always going to be, at least the songwriting part is going to be, you know, part of the family, you know. When it comes to guys that can play live, it's tricky to be able to keep a Leatherwolf vibe when you're not an original member, you know.
Yeah.
And so you just do your best, dude. You know, either, you know, this started off with all the original guys. This started off with all the original guys, and that just didn't pan out with any of them, you know. And so it was a risky proposition, you know, between different people. It could have easily went real south, you know, real quick. But I got lucky enough to make some choices that just kept it going, you know. And the record turned out better than I thought it was gonna, at least recording wise and performance wise, you know.
Dude, Kill the Haunt is fucking destroyed, man. I should have, but you know, I was gonna ask you about this album and everything. Like, you seem like such a strong member, Dean. Like, what's your why behind doing music every day, man? Because you sound like a leader. You sound like you're just constantly driven. You got that energy. Like, what's your why? What does music do for you?
I just like to play, dude. I like to play shows. I like to write, and that's it. You know, I learned just to don't have high expectations. Just learn to you know, music is always going to be other people. It's never going to be one guy by himself, you know. And so you know, sometimes you're going to have the right people around you to do something cool, and sometimes you're not, you know.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I know I'm in a band myself, and it's just like we just hit our 10-year, and it's hard and it's stressful, and every day I feel like I want to quit. So like when I see like somebody like you who's been phenomenal and like top tier in his fucking position of instrument and doing all that, man, I admire you guys because I just feel like it's just so much.
Well, it's just tricky, dude. I mean, like, I have a day job, you know, so I have to pay my bills, and music doesn't cover it. You know, I mean, the funnest part of music really is writing and create, you know. And then if you get the right guys and you can actually go out live and reproduce it at that level, then that's just icing on the cake, you know.
Yeah.
And it's hard these days to get shows, you know, not going to debt, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, especially with like inflation and everything going up, it just affects the whole entertainment industry in general. It just sucks.
Yeah.
But
dude, I just you know, someone wanted to make a record at Nuclear Blast, and we just started the process, and then everything just kind of sort of fell apart, but I just finished it up. Just took the songs and just finished them, you know.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. For any new fans out there that have not heard Leatherwolf and are just getting into them, what song on the album would you recommend? Because I'll definitely play it on the air.
Well, any of them. Everyone seems to like Only the Wicked, but they're all pretty much killer heavy metal songs. I mean, how did you hear the songs? Did they send you the songs?
Yeah, Monday sent me the songs. So I thought your drumming was very, very new school. The vocalist, of course, is an absolute powerhouse. I know one of the guitar players is it Luke that's still one of the guitar players?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, Luke is.
I was gonna say on this record.
Yeah, so dude, Luke is phenomenal. If you're a huge fan of powerful vocals, a huge fan of driven drums, and like I said, I've been following this Luke guy for like 6 years now. And dude, you have some powerful ass guitar players. And for any fans out there that want like some raw, like talent, like actual talent and live music, Leatherwolf, Kill the Haunted is the album for you.
Yeah, Rob Man was the main guitar player on this record, and he's next level at playing, you know.
Yeah.
And Randy Burns mixed this record, which was super, super cool. And you know, hey dude, we just got lucky and it turned out really good. And it's an old school metal record that I think it deserves a listen, you know.
No, absolutely. What are you guys' plans for the rest of the year?
we're just right now trying to set up shows around the United States and in Europe. We're just starting New Year, trying to play, promote the record.
Hey, Dean, is there a favorite place you like to play to take Leatherwolf where the crowd is always just like badass? Do you have a favorite place to play?
It's always different places, dude. You know, it's Europe's got this cool places. We played a slide bar a couple years back, and it was just ballistic. But it was only like 300 people, but it was just like killer. You know, it's just the people in the club. You know, their energy about the songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's all over the world. But you know, we get good response.
I fucking love it, man. Before I let you go, what kind of advice would you give somebody who is on the point of quitting music, or maybe is having a hard time right now? What would you tell them?
At the end of the day, you got to follow your heart, man, and you got to make sure that you're not giving up on yourself. You just change your path. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no matter what you do in this life, if you commit and you give all of it to it for the right reason, you're going to get rewarded in some way, shape, or form regarding it. You know?
I love it. Well, Dean, I appreciate.
Music's tricky, dude. Music's tricky, man. You got younger people. You know, I don't know how much wisdom's in the guys. You know, so it's tricky to be another family. I mean, a band isn't like a family, you know. And it's tricky to keep it functional and operating it in a fair environment, you know.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Well, Dean, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Everybody, please go check out Kill the Haunted. Any last final words before I let you go?
Thanks for the interview. We'll see you guys soon in your backyard playing music.
Fuck yeah. We were talking to Dean, Drum Machine, Roberts from Leatherwolf. Check out the new album, Kill the Haunted. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate your time today.
Okay, cool, man.
Cool. Hey, Dean, I'm still going to text you a couple show offers and stuff.
Yeah, well, text me your orders, dude. I mean, and I'll send you a CD. So you can play the whole record.
Dude, I appreciate you, brother. Sounds good. I'll text you in a little bit.